Is today the final day for early voting in Chicago? And Max Bever, Director of Public Information for the Chicago Board of Elections, is joining us live to break down the latest numbers and tell you what you need to know if you're heading to the polls on Election Day. Max, thanks so much for being here. Welcome. A big day tomorrow, obviously, and Illinois is not one of those battleground states, right? But Chicago, for one, has an all-important inaugural school board election. Talk to me about your readiness at this point.
Sure. Well, we have seen people turn out to early vote. That is the lines that we've been seeing around the blocks leading up to today. So we appreciate people's patience as they've turned out to vote. It's a little bit of a bottleneck for early voting. We've got 52 sites, but I'm here to remind people that those ward early voting sites in our super site downtown are also open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. tomorrow if you have missed your chance to vote today. Otherwise, on Election Day, you can go to your assigned precinct polling place. You can find that information at chicagoelections.gov. As of last night, we had almost 300,000 people already cast their early vote ballots, and nearly 160,000 people already returned their vote by mail ballot. So we have over 450,000 people who have already cast their vote for this upcoming election. We're expecting a good turnout for tomorrow. It's a weird quirk that we see a little bit less lines on Election Day, but that's also because we have our precinct polling places open with our vote centers for that safety net for voters too. So make sure that you get in line to vote by 7 p.m. tomorrow if you have not yet voted.
As we look nationally, 79 million people or so have already done their early votes or mail-in votes in Chicago. You gave us those totals here. I want to do a comparison in a minute, but first, talk to me about how you feel about those numbers and how you use that as a gauge for excitement about this year's election with fatigue, deep set in.
Chicagoans love turning out to vote for presidential elections. This is where 70% of our registered voters routinely show up. That's been true for presidential elections dating back to 2000. So we are on track for those quote unquote regular years. We're looking very good compared to 2016. We're ahead when it comes to vote by mail. Where it's different is 2020 is a little bit of an anomaly. So if you see those numbers of how many vote by mail ballots and early votes have been cast in 2020, that's where we were in the middle of the pandemic, and where nearly 75% of our city's voters turned out to vote before Election Day. We're likely not going to see those numbers again. Instead, we see about 50% of voters show up to vote before Election Day, either early voting or voting by mail, and about 50% of those voters showing up for Election Day. So if we're already close to 500,000, we'll likely break that tonight with early voting and vote by mail ballots coming back. We can expect that 70% turnout in between 1 to 1.1 million registered voters showing up for Chicago.
So given those numbers, Max, tell me about, the lines that early voters have had to contend with here, especially over the last weekend.
Well, the term that I heard was Disneyland, and I know that there isn't something as exciting as a roller coaster at the end of that, but we're very appreciative that we're seeing those lines. It's a good news, bad news situation. Lines and that type of turnout means that people are turning out, they're fired up. We're going to see that type of turnout that we've seen since the previous presidential cycles, but we have been seeing lines of upwards of 3 hours, even 4 hours at popular lakefront locations like the Merlot Library. I'm here to say, though, Election Day is tomorrow, starts at 6 a.m. If you missed your chance, why don't you go to one of those vote centers that's open? They're open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. And the benefit for voters there is you can go to any of those locations. So if you can't make it to your precinct polling place early in the morning or you're working late, you can go during your lunch break to any of those vote centers. You can vote at any of those sites. Go to chicagoelections.gov to find your assigned precinct polling place and more information for Election Day.
Okay. On a different note here, I want to know what it's been like to recruit Election Day volunteers or staffers here in this very divisive political climate right now, where I know there's been a lot of concern about safety. What has that been like for you and what you've seen here in the city?
Thankfully, the city of Chicago, we hit our number of election judges over a month ago. We need 6,500 election judges to fully staff Election Day. We've assigned over 8,200 already. We like to overhire, get ahead of any potential resignations or no-shows on Election Day. We do know that safety is on people's minds. That's one of the reasons why we don't train our poll workers to in any de-escalation techniques or to get in the middle of any public safety issues. We hire over 400 polling place investigators instead. That's retired or off-duty law enforcement officers that are assigned to precinct polling places and these vote centers on Election Day. They're handling complaints. They're making sure they're dealing with issues before it gets escalated to a 911 call. However, if there is a public safety issue that needs to be escalated to get law enforcement involved, that will happen, and law enforcement will get involved, and ultimately an arrest will be made if that's what needs to happen.
All right, well, want to wish you the very best tomorrow. Max Bever with Chicago Board of Elections. Always great to have you in. Thank you so much.
Thank you.